Hi, my name is Julian Iagrino, and today I'll be going over my Software for Embedded Systems Lab 3. In this video, I'll be demoing how I did the hardware interfacing, connection to internet over Wi-Fi, displaying current date and time using network time protocol, our NeoPixel control by touch input, and the various wake-up sources that are set up in this lab. First, I'll walk you through the hardware interfacing and how it's set up. So here we have our breadboard and an ESP32, which is connected via USB-C to my laptop, where I will run the program in Thonny, and it's written in MicroPython. Okay, so looking at this breadboard, we can see that the ESP32, its 3 volts are connected to the voltage of the breadboard, and its ground is connected to the ground. We could also see that we have a push button here. This push button is connected to pin 12 and to ground. And then we have our touch enabled pin, which should be connected to a male-to-male jumper wire, or in this case we just have this wire acting as our male-to-male jumper wire, and that is connected to pin 14. So that is our current setup. Now I will go over the expected outputs, modes, based on the modes of this lab. It'll make sense with this table. So I wrote this table based on the one that is included in our lab manual. So this is what we will be expecting in this lab when I run it. So when the mode is sleep and this touch pin is not pressed, the red LED on the board, so this red LED, which is GPIO 13, should not be on when it is asleep. And the NeoPixel, which the NeoPixel pin is GPIO 0 and the NeoPixel power is GPIO 2. That should also not be on at all when the mode is sleep. So we also have, when this touch pin is touched, there should be no, which controls the NeoPixel. The NeoPixel should not be on, and this red LED should not be on when it is asleep. But then we have when the mode is awake, and this touch pin again is not pressed, so the NeoPixel should not be on, but the red light should be on. And then when it is awake and the NeoPixel is pressed, the touch pin is pressed or touched, the NeoPixel should be green, and the red LED should also be on. So let me put it straight. When it is asleep, this red LED should be off no matter what, and the NeoPixel should be off no matter what, even when this is touched. But when it is awake, the red LED should be on no matter what, and the NeoPixel should only be on when this is touched. Now we also have the wake-up sources, and there are 2 wake-up sources in this lab. One of the wake-up sources is this push button. When you press down on the push button, this should wake up. But when we're not coming into contact with the push button, there is a timer that goes for a minute, and it wakes up at a minute. Now, it will go to sleep every 30 seconds. And what's important to note there is that we should be displaying the current date and time using network time protocol every 15 seconds. Okay, I think I've explained enough of the lab setup to go into running the lab. And now we'll run through it a few times to display all the modes and state changes. Okay, so here we have my lab, where I will just go ahead and click run. And so the first thing we expect is for it to connect to my home Wi-Fi, which is apartment 7, and this is our IP address, and I'll just go ahead and confirm that my home Wi-Fi is in fact apartment 7. We also should print the date and time, but as we can see, it is awake, and we're printing the date and time, which it is October 27th, 2025, and the current time is 9:38. As we see here, it is 9:38 p.m. and these are 15 seconds apart. And now it's going to sleep for a minute, and we can see that the red LED is off. And so in this round iteration of the lab, I'm going to display that if I touch the pin, the NeoPixel does not turn on. And if I don't touch the pin, the NeoPixel does not turn on. And the red LED is in fact off when it's in sleep mode. Now, I'm going to wait for the timer to be the wake up source. So we'll wait about a minute for it to wake up due to the timer. Okay, it's awake, the red LED is on. Now let's go look at our output. We woke up due to timer wake up. It's connected to my apartment Wi-Fi, and the current date and time will now start printing every 15 seconds. So the current date and time again is October 27, 2025, and it is 9:39 p.m. And we'll wait for it to print the next 15 seconds later. Again, these are 15 seconds apart, and it's going to sleep for 1 minute. So here it's in its sleep state, the red LED is off, and now I touch the pin, no NeoPixel light, don't touch pin, no NeoPixel, neon green light. So now I'm gonna wake it up due to the push button. And as we see, the red LED comes on. We have the message that we woke up due to EXT0 wake up, and it's connecting to my at-home Wi-Fi network via internet. And then I'm going to display that while it's on, if the red LED is on, and if I touch the touch pin, the NeoPixel turns on, and if I don't touch the touch pin, the NeoPixel is off. And when it's on, it is green. There you go. So now it has printed the current date and time, which is 9:40 p.m. every 15 seconds, and now it's asleep, and the red LED is off. I touch pin, don't touch the touch pin, the NeoPixel, the green NeoPixel remains off. And now we're gonna wait for this to turn on, to wake up via the timer. So we'll sit here. And it's back up. It's awake, and it woke up due to the timer as expected, and it connected to my at-home Wi-Fi. And now it's going to print out the the current date time. Just give it a moment. We can see that it's back up. The red LED is on. Touching touch pin, not touching the touch pin. NeoPixel. It's printing the date time. And it is, in fact, 9:42 p.m. It's asleep. Again, no red LED. I touch a touch pin, no green, neon green NeoPixel. Don't touch it, no green neon pixel. But I press this button, it turns on. We see that I woke up due to EXT0 wake up. It's connecting to my at-home Wi-Fi. And I can touch the touch pin and it'll be green. Our NeoPixel, it's pressed, but it's not pressed, no green. And here we have it, the total walkthrough of our Lab 3. Thank you for watching.